Ajax had knocked Juventus out of Europe. Control Alt Delict was the main key to the victory. Trying to unlock the Juve defence here, Atleti, and it's cleared off the line by Douglas Costa. A great opportunity for Paul Lamar decided to go down the middle instead, and it might be the right option because Saul takes up the story. Has support from João Felix, who ran across his periphery but then got out of the way. But that is a beautiful goal. What a strike!
Hammers it on the volley. This is a fabulous goal, and I thought the opportunity had gone, but then Kieran Trippier's ball into the box. He's the quickest to react. He's got a half a yard on his defence, and bang, he hammers it. It does take a slight deflection though. I think he's not going to claim it, I have to say. It did take a slight deflection off Lamar, but wonderful side foot volley and the opening goal of the game.
The angle make the opening. Atleti had some great days against them, there's no doubt about that, but him likewise, and they've got four coming forward here. João Felix going all the way, Morata! Good chance for two immediately, blocked by Chiellini. End to end. Douglas Costa, and has played all the way back to Ronaldo, and he found there's Ronaldo, and he's not the only one. Rabiot, couple of deflections and then solidly stopped, and the final strike is in, and Juve have equalised, and they weren't behind for long.
And you can see the anguish on Jan Oblak's face. There's the first challenge there, and it just felt canny from him. He didn't think too much about it. He pivoted and headed on the turn. It goes onto the legs of Jimenez, and Oblak doesn't move. He's just wrong-footed, totally wrong-footed.
A man in whom Arsenal were interested this summer, but still wearing the colours.
Well, I was saying to you before kick-off, all we want is some action and some goals, and we're having that.
And there might be more to come. Even before the half-hour mark, Douglas Costa trying to go all the way. Big deflection, and it will be a corner. Trippier, it's a decent one launched forward. That is glorious.
Brilliant.
What a goal by
his run, and the pass is superb, straight over the top of, and it's perfect, and he just strokes it in the back of the net. Two shots, two. There's the pass from Lamar. What a ball, and what a run, and what a finish.
Well, Delict was the man. Away at Parma next week for the opening fixture of the Serie A season. And they look good for it too. Higuain. You hate to say it, defensive naivety maybe crept in for Ajax, particularly towards the end of that.
I still can't believe they lost it. I can't believe it.
Oh, hero!
There's having the Atletico Madrid. And here's Juve on the counter-attack.
And it's Douglas Costa who's producing it at the moment, doing a good job of it too, and a big deflection, and it's hit the post! Good opportunity for Juve to draw level right at the start of this second half. Excellent play it was by Douglas Costa, and a chance for him to do it all again. Blocked by Lodi for the corner. Khedira getting it out wide for Douglas Costa again. Khedira just ran away from Higuain. Ronaldo with a chance to build again and take you on Trippier. Did well to prevent another corner. They've conceded enough already.
Ronaldo going out for the throw, and it's a clever piece of skills here, isn't it? Little flick.
The normal permanent Eindhoven Zara definitely has his fans. I was expecting a few more banners actually, but now or never. Higuain, big opening. Costa, Higuain! Beautiful play! And Higuain pulls it just past the far post to 2-2.
Well, certainly the best passage of play for Higuain, and he clips one just wide of the far post. Gonzalo Higuain after a great ball from Douglas Costa. You can see it's opening up, and he just pulls it too far.
Finished second and third with them. A couple of good European runs. João Felix, there's a man who knows all about enterprising runs, and there's another one of them. But Delict, wonderfully timed challenge.
Well, one 19-year-old stopping the other 19-year-old.
Douglas Costa. He's created a little bit of space, tried to create the equalising goal too. It's an interesting one. Lamar with the slight touch, and it might work out well for them. And the first time strike, vicious by Lodi as he's looking.
Strong squad, they've got some great young players. And this young João Felix is a sensation for me.
Almost fell for Higuain in front of goal, but not quite.
Well, he's an engine, a really good engine.
Rabiot, does he fancy it? Oh, he does, you know, and he hit the upright. It was a beautiful strike.
That was brilliant. Have a look at this again now. On his left foot, sets it up nicely, bang. Hardly any back left, it was a great effort. Struck it so sweetly. And Oblak, he's...
Diego Costa's on the pitch as well, so there's a different complexion to Atleti up front, there's no doubt about that. And here goes Lodi, he's done brilliantly. Chance for the pullback for Correa. Correa again. It's Costa! Thought about the overhead kick, which is probably wise. Kick, and here's Riquelme. And Riquelme's had a go! Oh, what a try that was! Lovely by Thomas Partey, the Ghanaian. And yet, the opening was there and fell for Dybala very quickly.
Well, that's a poor ball. Good strike, well done.
It's definitely got a bit more jostly in this second period as well with the new names in. It's a dangerous one towards the back post. Costa was there to flick away. Diego Costa. Mandzukic. Oh, that's clever, very clever, and the big deflection from the strike by Dybala.
He was wrong-footed for the first goal in the first half, but this one you can see clearly it does hit a hand, but he's not putting his hand to the ball, it's inadvertently, and I think it's Sanchez that comes off and it flex to the left-hand side, but Oblak does really well once again.
Dybala has been excellent since coming on, there's no worry about his commitment, and Benedetti's in here. They've got the right men in the right positions. Benedetti pulling it back, and it's opened so invitingly. Cuadrado's there, blocked, and then he pulled it across.
We'll see any more goals. We've certainly seen lots of entertainment in the second half, but we haven't had a goal this half yet. And Diego Costa does what he does best. He barges into the defenders and starts fighting with them, doesn't he? He can't help himself.
Diego Costa having a nice old tangle with Mary Demiral. And if there's a Y in the day, Diego Costa is usually all fired up. It's almost a little bit like when John McEnroe in the senior circuit, I think it was written into his contract where he had to have a "you cannot be serious" moment every game, and it's almost as if this is written into Diego Costa's contract.
It is. It's part of his makeup, you're right, and he looked first to see where the defender was, and he had a little jump at him.
3 games in 90 minutes, and that's Benfica. Lovely by Cuadrado, and then completely...
Well, his first touch is good on the chest, but then as he goes to go past him, well, a sliding tackle coming in, he was making...
Sarri wanted Betancourt over this for his first touch, having just come on, the Uruguayan. And they've all stayed up there, and it's so inviting for Dybala! Somehow it stayed out! Scrambled by Oblak, and Atleti survive.
Well, moments of panic in the Atletico Madrid defence here. Cross comes in, not properly dealt with. Dybala has the shot, takes the deflection. The goalkeeper looks like he's got it.
Attempts on goal Juve have had now, and this was number 26.
It's not a great effort. You can see the pace is taken out of the shot from Dybala, and the goalkeeper looks like he's got it and catches it and drops
up to 25. But what an exhibition in the end. Atletico Madrid have got the victory.